Es gibt Forscher, die die Hoffnung nicht aufgeben, eines Tages eine nahezu unerschöpfliche Energiequelle nutzen zu können. There are researchers that never actually give up hope. One day, one can actually use endless and unlimited energy sources to make electricity. Steuerzeugung durch eine Kernfusion. The actual energy production through nuclear atomic power fission. Die Vision ist faszinierend, denn diese Energie könnte sauber und risikofrei sein. The vision itself is fascinating, then this energy could actually be much cleaner and risk-free, ohne Schwankungen dauerhaft verfügbar, and this would actually be available with no fluctuation to limit its capacity, and around the clock and along the year would it be available. I don't really need to think about it. Drink water. A Bayern fights for drink water, clean water. In diesem Dokumentation aus dem Jahr 2018 geht es den Streit um Trinkwasser in Bayern. Hier geht es Auflage, Regeln und Wasserschutzgebiete für die Naturenmünzen. In this documentary program, from the year 2018, there comes actual fight and controversy surrounding the portable drink water in Bavarian area. That's called a Bavaria. There goes, actual status concerning the regulation and the water protection regions before the actual water sewage sanitation system in München. Houseless in Bavaria. Are poor and much poorer. Höchste bei den Obdachlosen in Bayern Konkurrenz auf dem Straße und bei den Essenausgabe. Right now, there comes and there dominates actual fights in a battle to be competitive on the street, or even actually, getting food from distribution of nutrients from the food banks or food distributor amongst all different homeless people as panhandlers. Die Doku Armer gegen Emma. The poor against the poorer demonstrates the reason for this homelessness and why it already makes it to come back to be much, much challenging, to be so intensified with heavy burden between the people on the street by fighting for their own rights and battles and capacity, and who would actually claim it bigger. Once you actually visit the churches or free donation organization or food banks, you'd actually see lined up queue that would actually demand a more greater amount of food from the pantry stations, right? Die Obdach und Wohnungslosigkeit nimmt zu. The homeless and houseless grows continuously. That means, the population of houseless and homeless status grows continuously. The people as the homeless and the houseless and the no place to go are growing constantly. Menschen mit dem Buchen in den Biografie unter den Arbeitsmigranten aus Osteuropa kommen neuerdings auch deutsche Wohnungslose, die schlichtweg ihre Mieter nicht mehr bezahlen können. I mean, as more and more people coming into the region, looking for a chance to work as work migrants, or even actually, the actual breach in the biography or in the backgrounds, by actually intensifying the diversification of the people coming from the Eastern Europe, there come greater challenges surrounding the actual homelessness situation in Germany by actually increasing the number of people without houses who could no longer afford any type of rent for livable, affordable houses over their heads. In Baumstupen oder an den Tafeln treffen diese Gruppe aufeinander. The actual place where warmth would be provided, it's just like the inside the subway or any station, or even actually food banks or food distributors or church community charities. This type of place, or a free shelter and refugees for the homeless. These a group of people constantly avail themselves to take up these positions of making themselves available in the facility, and that they are constantly flocking to this reason where they can be fed with no concern about money for a short amount of time. Das geht nicht immer reibungsloser. This no longer goes that smoothly.